welcome, Feebee, to
Hey Feebee.
We're doing
Feebee Squad.
Hunger Games. Oh yeah, we also have
a special
new guest, Chase.
Feebee Squad. Chase Gaming.
He's gonna start popping up in some Grump videos now. So yeah.
Yay.
You better watch out. You better not cry.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
I'm telling you what, Chase Car Gaming is coming to town. Okay, so let's proceed. How about that? Okay, how about Chase reads it first?
It says, Mario Rock takes a handful of throwing knives. Kevin the Panda, Smash Kid, and Feebee and Pika Plays form a suicide pact, killing themselves. No, not Feebee. Nintendo Dex finds a canteen of water. Teju runs away from the cornucopia. Big Jets runs away from the cornucopia. Tyrone falls into a frozen lake and drowns. Well, good for him. Jay Vertas runs away from the cornucopia. Sean breaks Fry's nose for a basket of bread. Well, that was a great idea. Lance finds a bag full of explosives. Fernando takes a sickle from the inside of the cornucopia. The Pat Daddy grabs his shield, leaning on the cornucopia. Thomas finds a bag full of explosives. The Pixel King retrieves a trident from the inside of the cornucopia. Drago runs away from the cornucopia. Marco and right Joy-Con fight for a bag. Marco gives up and retreats. Good for Marco. Left Joy-Con and Iron fight for a bag. Left Joy-Con gives up and retreats. Trump is a woman runs away from the cornucopia. Jason RPG runs away from the cornucopia. Kevin grabs a shovel. Greninja Power grabs the backpack, not realizing it's empty. Wow.
You want me to read it now?
George runs away from the cornucopia. Flaming Khan finds a canteen full of water. Bryce finds a bow, some arrows, and a quiver. Oh, look at Katniss over here.
That's Luke.
Luke runs away from the cornucopia. Anthony Mateo runs away from the cornucopia. Pollo finds a canteen full of water. Cyrus takes a spear from the inside of the cornucopia. John runs away from the cornucopia because he's too chicken. Tommen runs away from the cornucopia.
What did you do?
Kitty runs away from the cornucopia. Larry makes Mars bars, runs away from the cornucopia. Brian and Calgo's Moo fight for a bag. Brian gives up and retreats. Miwi breaks Curtis's nose for a basket of bread. Jacoy and Rhinor has his try. He tries to run. Chase clutches a first aid kit and runs away. See, I'm like a medic. Like someone's gonna be like, "Oh, I've been shot," and I'm gonna come like, "Hey guys,
Somebody got shot."
he got shot." Troy severely injuries Mr. Toad the Gamer and leaves him to die. Candy grabs a shovel and Jeffy grabs a backpack and retreats.
Okay, I'll read it. Nintendex attempts to climb a tree but falls off and really no
Nintendex is a retard.
Jvertus practices his archery. Jason RPG tends to size his wounds. Chase tries to sleep. Fernando fishes. Kitty questions her sanity. Sean thinks about home. Flaming Kong makes a wooden spear. Marco camouflages himself in the bushes. Jeffy attacks left Joy-Con, but she manages to escape. The Pixel King collects fruit from a tree. Jeffy makes a slingshot. Right, Troy runs away from Calgo's Moo. Mario Rock diverts Pollo's attention, runs away. Brian tries to spear a fish with a trident. Fry sprains his ankle while running away from food. Anthony Mateo is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Drago makes slingshot. Big Jets camouflages in the bushes. Larry likes Mars bars. Jacoy. Trump is a woman to Jew, and Thomas hunt. Lance receives an explosive. Curtis collects fruit from a tree. Greninja Power receives flesh food. Right Joy-Con uses his blue powers to camouflage in the bushes. Miwi constructs a track. I explore the arena. George tries to spear with a trident. Kevin attacks Candy, but she manages to escape. The Pat Daddy practices his archery. Iron accidentally detonates a landmine while trying to arm it. Proceed. 10 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Kevin, Smash Kid, Feebee, Pika Plays, Tyrone, Rhinor, Mr. Toad the Gamer, Nintendex, Bryce, and Iron. Proceed.
Okay, I'm gonna read now. Lance and John talk about the tribute still alive. Candy attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. Trump as a woman tries to treat her infection. The Pixel King looks at the night sky. The Pat Daddy receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Troy shoots a poisonous blow dart into Calgo's Moo's neck, slowly killing him. Fries and Sean hold hands. Jeffy, Curtis, Marco, and Fernando sleep in shifts. Left Joy-Con dies from hunger. Rip left Joy-Con. Greninja Power receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Big Jets receives an explosive from unknown sponsor. Cyrus and Kevin talk about the tribute still alive. Pollo receives clean Pollo receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Jacoy sees a fire but stays hidden. Luke, Kitty, Anthony, Mario Rock, and Jason RPG sleep in shifts. Tiju defeats Thomas in a fight but spares his life. Chase thinks about home. Brian receives fresh food from unknown sponsor. Tammy and MeWe talk about the other tributes still alive. George tries to sing himself to sleep. Larry likes Mars bars, attempts to start a fire but is unsuccessful. J-Verse receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Drago bashes right Joy-Con's head against the rock several times, and Flaming Kong receives clean water from an unknown sponsor.
Drago bashes right Joy-Con's AR. His the camera sensor on the bottom. Okay, proceed.
Day 2.
Okay. So, Larry likes Mars bars and Jacoy work together for the day. Brian receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Drago questions his sanity. Kitty searches for firewood. Fries tends to Tan Man's wounds. George receives explosives from an unknown sponsor. That would be StarCraft. Fernando is pricked by thorns while picking berries. Oh, Kevin dies from hunger. Good for him. Lance, Marco, Taju, Jason, RPG, and Troy hunt for other tributes. The Pixel Gang collects fruit from a tree. Candy travels to higher ground. Pollo overhears Greninja Power and Sean talking in the distance. Flaming Kong receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Mario Rock travels to higher ground. Chase kills JV versus while he is resting. Oh, assassin! Trump is a woman. Luke and Pat Daddy and Anthony Mateo hunt for other tributes. John thinks about home. Hey, that was me last night.
So next I'm gonna kill
Thomas travels to higher ground. Jeffy injures himself.
I guess he didn't bring his helmet with him.
He didn't. I need my helmet.
Curtis silently snaps MeWe's neck. Big Jets goes hunting, and Cyrus hunts for other tributes. We got assassins in the house.
A tsunami rolls into the arena. Brian survives. Mario Rock fatally injures himself on debris. Pollo survives. Greninja Power is swept away. Larry likes Mars balls. Holds Kitty underwater to drown. Tayman survives. Lance is swept away. Troy fatally injures himself on debris. The Pat Daddy is swept away. Sean survives. Flaming Cloud holds Thomas underwater to drown. Anthony and Fries smash their heads together as the tsunami rolls in, leaving them both to drown. Trump is woman surprised. Jacoy defeats Jason RPG, but throws him in the water to make sure he dies. Big Jets fatally injures himself on debris. Curtis holds Taju underwater to drown. Chase and Fernando smash their heads together. The tsunami, leave them on both around. Luke fatally injures himself on the debris. George survives. The Pixel King survives. I defeat Cyrus, but throw him underwater to make sure he dies. Marco fatally injures himself. Jeffy survives. Candy injures himself on debris, and champion Dragon Knight Uno survives.
No, why did
24 cannon shots can be heard.
24 people die. Oh wait, I'll stand.
That's pretty much half of the people.
Well, that's great.
That is half of the people. So now, only that's how much people are left. This is almost over, actually. So Brian goes to sleep. John stays awake all night. Jacoy and Drago cook their food before putting their fires out. Trump as a woman receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Flaming Kong convinces Pollo to snuggle with him. Flaming Kong convinces Poyo. Oh wait, I just read that. Tan-Man cries himself to. You mean Tan-Man laughs himself to sleep? The Pixel King, Curtis, and Sean discuss the games and what might happen in the morning. Larry likes Mars bars. George and Jeffy sleep in shifts.
Okay, your turn.
Okay, Chase Corrales.
Oh, this is it? The Cornea is replenished with food supplies, weapons, and memory from the tribute's families.
Wow.
George decides not to go to the feast because his only friend is StarCraft. Larry likes Mars bars, and John gets into a fight over raw meat. But Larry likes Mars bars, gives up, and runs away. Trump is a woman, repeatedly stabs Tan-Man to death with a size. Champion Dragonite decides not to go to the feast.
Well, Drago, Pollo, Curtis, and Jacoy don't.
Yeah, they decide not to because they don't like him. They don't like everyone else. Flaming Kong decapitates Sean with a sword. The Pixel King severely injures Jeffy and leaves him to die. No! And Brian dies from an infection. Yeah.
Me and Drago for the win. Okay, Pixel King receives French food from none sponsor. Flaming Kong tends to Drago's turn. Jacoy stalks Larry likes Mars bars. George, John, Curtis, and Poyo hunt for other tributes. And Trump as a woman thinks about home.
He's gonna kill someone next.
4 cannon shots can hear the distance.
Jeffy, stop it.
Okay, we would like to dedicate this moment of silence
Okay,
to Jeffy.
night 3.
Oh, never mind.
Poyo destroys the Pixel King's supplies while he is asleep. Drago and George hold hands. John receives medical supplies. Trump as a woman destroys Flaming Kong's supplies while he is asleep. Larry likes Mars bars, thinks about winning, and Jacoy thinks about winning, and Curtis dies from thirst.
Okay,
And here, Chase Corella.
Drago receives an explosive from an unknown sponsor. Flaming Kong cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. Wow. Okay. Larry likes Mars bars, makes a slingshot. George, Poyo, the Pixel King, and Trump is a woman form a suicide pact, killing themselves.
Oh my God.
Say goodbye to StarCraft. Oh, wait, go back.
and me and Jacoy hunt for the
Wait, go
tributes.
back. Wait, I missed one. Yeah, and Jacoy, whatever. Okay. And Jacoy and John hunt for other tribute. Okay.
Okay.
Carnivorous squirrels start attacking the tributes. Larry likes Mars bars, tries to kill as many squirrels as he can, but there are too many and he dies. Good for him. Drago survives. John tries to kill as many, and Jacoy tries to kill as many. Well, you know what that means? That only means one thing. That Champion Dragonite won! Yay! Champion Dragonite wins!
Drago! Uno! He is Uno, please!
Uno place. Let's go.
As Champion Dragonite said,
Let's go.
place is
Let's
Uno.
proceed.
So,
What
yeah.
place did I come in? Oh, Jeffy came in 12. That's his age actually.
Let's see. Bryce came in 40th place.
I'm so good.
Wait, where did I come in? Where did I come in? Okay, so
20th
I
place.
came in. How do you know?
It says it right here.
20. I got better.
I have 1 kill. Oh, okay. So, yeah, anyway, guys, that is it for today.
I'm Bryce.
And we'll see you tomorrow for
Cheers here.
another episode of Mario 64.
Subscribe to Keemstar.
Yeah, subscribe to Killer Keemstar. Yeah. Anyway, guys, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye, kids.
Bye.